Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a sit-down video, and I'm trying not to talk too loud because I know Emily is sleeping and I don't want to interrupt her. But I just wanted to get on and talk a little bit about the summer because I didn't vlog this summer. And part of me regrets not really vlogging because I like to look back on memories, and there was a lot that happened this summer and a lot that I wish I would have recorded. I have a few video clips that kind of coincide with what I'll be talking about, so I'll insert those in, mostly just clips of my sister's puppy. Come here, Isla. She's over here, trying to get her to come. Yeah. Anyways, so clips of us visiting her puppy before she was able to take her home and things like that. I think part of the reason why I stopped vlogging was because I started working full-time during office work, and so I didn't want to take the time to like sit and edit and all of that. Most of my free time was then spent walking, so I would like wake up some days at 5:30 so I could go running and walk Coda before going to work. And then I work all day and come home, and my legs and bottom, to be honest, would just hurt from sitting all day. And so I'd quickly eat dinner and then go and walk for an hour or two, and then I'd be really tired, both physically tired and mentally tired, so then I'd just come home and sleep. And that was kind of my life. So I didn't really have anything super exciting to share most of the time because of that. But yeah, I think that's all that I was going to talk about that. But we did get Isla, slash Emily got Isla, and that was really great. I totally called it that Emily would have a dog or get a dog for her birthday, and she did. I don't think she didn't get to pick up Isla until after her birthday, but she had purchased part of Isla by her birthday, which was fun. So I started working with Emily in the summer, which was the other office job that I did, and that was a really good experience. I have a greater appreciation for Emily and all that she does for work. She's pretty incredible and amazing, and I'm glad that I got to go and work with her, so I could see all of that in person. Like, I already knew all of that but it was good to see it in person and see it firsthand, and kind of get a better grasp of what she does. And like her boss is really a great person as well. So it was a good experience. It just wasn't for me, personally. So I'm grateful, very, very grateful that I had the opportunity to work there. I was able to get insurance because of it. I was able to have another part-time job to get me through the summer, since the part-time job that I had before shut down due to COVID. So that was really great. Yeah, and then at the beginning of this year, I had made the goal to go on at least one date a month, and so throughout the summer, I spent a lot of my other free time that wasn't spent walking, going out on dates. So I got a lot of free ice cream, which was good. Had So Delicious for the first time ever, I think twice, and then did just like a lot of walking around. COVID dates are kind of weird. I did some like virtual dates, and then a lot of like we would try and stay socially distanced while walking and talking and eating ice cream. So that was definitely a different experience. I got to the point though where I couldn't keep track of who I've had the same conversations with, because when you're getting to know someone, you ask the same questions a million times. So I had trouble remembering, like, oh, is this person's favorite Disney movie Aladdin? Because I swear multiple guys' favorite Disney movie is Aladdin, and their favorite character is Genie. Yeah, at least 3 guys that I went on a date with, I believe that was their favorite Disney movie. And so just asking the same questions, it was hard to keep track. So I decided to take a break from that, and I've actually been going out on dates regularly with just one person, who I knew not from mutual. So it's kind of funny how that works out. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, life's been pretty good. At the end of the summer, I was offered, well, I knew I could go full-time at the job with Emily, and I knew that I didn't really want to do that. And then I was offered full-time at my other job that I had originally, and I would get a raise, and because I would get a raise, I would be making more money per hour than I've ever made before. And I was really, really tempted to take that job. I was planning on taking it, but it just didn't fully feel right. And the day that I was going to accept it, I ended up reaching out to this preschool daycare company. And then when I went in to go talk to my boss, he was busy in a meeting, so I was like, well, I'm gonna have to wait until Monday anyways. And then the daycare preschool job reached out to me and wanted an interview the next day. And so I was like, well, I'll go in for this interview. If I get the job, then I'll have the weekend to kind of decide, and then I can accept the job with the higher pay. Most likely I would just stay at the office job because it's where I was comfortable, and it made sense, but at the same time it still just didn't feel right because I wasn't happy doing office work full time. And so I went in for the job interview and was hired on the spot. I asked them if I could take the weekend to think about it, since I would be putting in 2 weeks notice and quitting a job for like the first time. I guess I quit the rec center, but yeah, that was really easy. I just sent an email being like, hey, I got offered another job, and I took it. Anyways, and so they said that was fine, and I spent the whole weekend talking to people, asking them their opinions, praying about it. I think I got a blessing from my dad about it, and I felt like both decisions could have been right. But I decided to go for the preschool daycare job, and I feel like I've been a lot happier. Definitely not earning as much money as I used to be, because I'm not working as many hours at this point, and the pay is not as high as I was earning at the office job. So that's a bit of a disappointment, but I'm making enough that I can make my ends meet, and I know it's not going to be a permanent situation. I'm hoping that it will be a stepping stone to get me to a job that I really, really want, that would pay higher. And so hopefully everything works out and I can stick through this job for close to a year and then be able to transfer over to somewhere else. But yeah, that's been life lately. I'll kind of try and insert clips of videos that I took throughout the summer. I didn't vlog at all, and I kind of regret not vlogging, as I said earlier, but I'm back to trying to make videos. I don't know if I'll post every week like I was before, but so far I've been doing that, so we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. I also completely forgot to add the story about my sister Amberly's new cat, Coco. One day we were out on a walk and we said goodbye and parted ways, and I was walking with Coda and there was a cat on the side of the road, and usually they run away when they see us. The cat was kind of laying on the grass, and I instantly knew when she didn't run away that she was hurt. And so I called Amberly over and she came and I held the dogs back and she checked the cat over, and we could assess that the cat was injured, most likely hit by a car, on which she was. And so Amber picked her up and we took her back to her house, and I went and got her old cat carrier out of the attic, and Amber kind of gave her a bath, cleaned her up a bit, and then we took her to the emergency vet because it was a Sunday, the regular vet was closed. And sorry, there's Isla. Anyways, we found out that she had like several broken ribs, damage to her kidney and her liver, and she was also pregnant. The babies didn't make it through getting hit by the car, but luckily she was able to abort them naturally because at that point she couldn't be put under anesthesia to have surgery to remove them. And she's doing great now. She lives with Amber still. She is afraid of most people. She likes Teddy more than Amber, which is good because at first she hated Teddy. But yeah, she's doing good and is healing up really well. So I'll go ahead and insert clips of her as well.
Spider.
No, you can't see the spider, which is why it's really funny.
Closer. Right there.
Well, it's just fun to like.
It's like moving away from me.
Yeah, I don't think you can even see the spider. Oh, right there. Nope, that's
Oh, that's right.
oh, wow.